Hello everybody, welcome to our new video. In this video tutorial we'll be learning about classes and objects, inheritance, polymorphism, and so on, all OOP concepts. So without any delay, let's start. In order to create a class in Python, all you need to do is you have to write class keyword and then the name of the class without spaces, right? So name of the class can be anything. So in my case I want to write, for example, I want to create an animal class, and for time being I don't want to write anything in this class. So what is a class? Class is a framework. It's a logical framework that conveys the information that what entity must contain. So it's a logical framework, and in order to access the properties and methods of a class, we have to create an object for the class. So this is a class declaration, and in order to create an object, we have to write first name of the object without space, name of object, and equals, then name of the class, whatever. For example, in this case we have animal class, so name of the object can be anything. For example, if I want to say, I want to write the name of the variable as animal1, for example. So I save it, and if I run it, you can see there's no error. So an object of the class animal is created. Object is instance of the class. You can say, for example, if we say there is a car, so we know that car has 4 wheels. Car can travel from one place to another place. Every car has transmission. But if I say a car, that means which car? So for example, if I say a car with engine number XYZ and chassis number XYZ, so that's a physical car that we can visualize. So object is that visualization at that actual car that we can see, and it's a conceptual concept. We say, for example, a car. So if in our mind we can visualize a car, but actually that does not exist. So class is logical framework that actually does not exist. Object is instance of that particular structure or class that we have defined. So if I want to print the type of this animal object, so in order to print the type of any variable, we write type function and pass the variable as the parameter. So if I run it, now you can see that the type of animal class is animal1 object is animal class. So in this way we can create many classes. So for example, I can now I want to go a little further. I want to say animal makes sounds, and the difference between a function, normal function, and a method in class is one parameter is always by default it is passed to class method. So I say in this within this function I say why we can write anything. For example, I say animals make sounds, right? Okay, so I save it, and for example, if I want to see if I want to call this function through object, what I have to write? I have to write the name of the object, then dot operator, and then the method name sound, and I save it and run it. Now you can see animal has been called. Okay. So and now let's see if this is how we can create a class. We can create properties of class. What I can do is I can also write a method that is render method _init method, and self, for example, I say name of every animal got name, and for example legs, for example. So I say self dot name is equal to name that is passed, and self dot legs equals to legs. You can write any name here, but as a convention you have to write same name so that we can map the properties easily. So now if I run it, it will generate an error, because every time an object is created, this init method will be run automatically. It's in other way you can say this is the constructor of the class. So if I run it now, so it doesn't show any error. That means it is it has run it has been executed successfully. So if I wish to say self dot name, I want to print name, and what I want to do is I want to pass name of the animal is lion, and animal, this animal got 9 legs. Print animal dot legs. Now you can see we can print the properties of this function as well. So it generates an error and says animal takes no argument. So because I haven't write double underscore and double underscore, now if I run it, you can see it is printed line, the name of the line we passed from here, and legs are 4. So this is a method. Init method is a kind of method that is always executed by default. If you create an object, this method will be executed. So it plays an important role in initiating many entities. Like we create when we create a new profile in Windows, you notice that there are certain things that are created by default. So if that's a kind of object, for example, if we have created, then their desktop, document, files, and many other folders are created by default. So it's a kind of a layman understanding that this init method can play its part to create that all pre-configured things we can create through this init method. Excuse me. Okay, so it is not necessary that we need to create one object. We can create multiple objects for class. For example, if I say zebra, maybe turtle, and it has 4 legs, for example. And now if I want to print the name and legs of second object, then we can also do that. Now you can see it's turtle, and it has 4 legs. Okay, so this is how you can create a class and the objects of the class. I'm going to comment this code, and you can access this code on my GitHub account if you wish to reuse it and try to practice. I'll put link in the description. So now a very important concept in object oriented is inheritance. Inheritance is when the properties and methods of the parent class are inherited in child class. So how to create the inherited class? First of all, you need to write same as class as we create for example a normal class, for example dog, and if I say pass, so there is no inheritance in this class. You can see we have created same like we created animal class. But now if you wish to inherit all the properties that are in animal class, all you need to write is animal class in the parenthesis. Now if you see, if I create a dog 1 and I say dog 1 is a type of dog object, and in this I say Tommy, and Tommy has 4 legs, and if I say print dog1 dot name, then you will see it is executed. Okay, so in this way you can create multiple objects as well and multiple classes.